Think of this. ICE recently reinstated aggressive workplace operations raiding farms, restaurants, and hotels in cities like LA and DC, all part of a push for at least 3,000 arrests a day. These aren't isolated sweeps. They're coordinated, quota-driven actions targeting employer compliance just as hard as undocumented workers. Combine that with civil fines now topping $28,000 per I-9 mistake, and a single missing reverification could cost you tens of thousands of dollars or even trigger an audit. If you are an employer with staff who use documents that expire and require reverification, today's episode is for you.
Welcome to Biz Help for You, the show that saves you the expensive learning curve by providing advice from industry experts in every facet of the entrepreneurial journey. Too many small businesses collapse. According to the U.S. Census Bureau, 20% fail within their first year, and less than 35% make it to their 10th anniversary. The goal of this podcast is to change that statistic. So if you're interested in learning more to be a successful entrepreneur, tune in today.
Welcome to this quick tip episode of Biz Help for You. I'm Candy Messer, and in 10 minutes or less, I tackle one business question to help you make smarter decisions because I want to see you succeed and truly enjoy running your business. Today, I want to walk you through Reverifying Form I-9. Now, I know paperwork probably isn't your favorite thing, but making sure your employees' work authorizations are up to date is one of those must-dos that protects your business. I'm going to break it all down for you: what it is, who it applies to, and exactly what steps to take when it's time to re-verify. First, let me explain what Form I-9 is and why re-verification matters. Every employee hired in the United States must complete Form I-9 to prove they're authorized to work. As an employer, you're required to keep this form on file. But here's the catch. Some documents used for work authorization are only temporary. When those expire, you must re-verify their status before the expiration date. And here's a key point. You only need to re-verify if the documents presented do not provide permanent work authorization. So for example, if someone gives you a valid US passport or green card, that's usually the end of the process. But if they gave you a temporary work permit, you need to circle back later. So you're probably wondering which documents need re-verification. If you're looking at the I-9, you'll see three lists. List A. These documents prove both identity and work authorization. List B are identity only, and List C are work authorization only. The US CIS guide in section 4.4, Acceptable Receipts, lists the expiration dates of forms. A link is included in the show notes. Any document without a permanent authorization must be re-verified. So here are some examples. A foreign passport with the temporary I-551 stamp, an expired green card paired with the receipt notice from USCIS, and an employment authorization document form I-766. Just remember, U.S. citizens and lawful permanent residents with unexpired green cards typically don't need to be re-verified. So let me spell out how to handle the re-verification process. Number one, the employee needs to give you either one document from List A or List C that proves continued work authorization. Number two, you'll complete Supplement B of the newest version of the I-9 form. 3, enter the employee's name, and if there's a name change, note that too. Number 4, fill out the new section of Supplement B for each re-verification. And number 5, use the additional information field in a future update if needed. Number 6, sign, date, and attach it to the original Form I-9. Employees can use the same type of document they originally used or a completely different one as long as it meets the requirements. So here's a tip. Track the expiration dates. I recommend setting up a calendar reminder 90 days before the document expires. Let your employee know in writing that you'll need updated documentation. You don't have to give advance notice, but it is a kind and professional thing to do, and it helps ensure no one is working without valid authorization. In some cases, employees can present a receipt for a replacement document, but only for a limited time. Most receipts are valid for 90 days, and you'll need to follow up once the actual document is received. Reverification isn't something you want to scramble through at the last minute. Setting up a system to track expiration dates and knowing how to properly complete Supplement B will keep you compliant. If you're not sure what counts as acceptable documentation or you need help creating a tracking system, reach out. My team and I are happy to assist you. We can be reached at 310-534-5577 or contact@abandp.com. Thanks for tuning in to this quick tips episode of Biz Help for You. I hope it gave you fresh insight into understanding the reverification process and why it must be done to avoid those huge penalties. And if you have a question you'd love to have answered, send me a message at media@abandp.com. If you find this topic helpful, would you leave a review and share it with others? And if you'd like to financially support the show, a link is in the show notes. Until next time, have a fabulous day.
Thank you for listening to Biz Help for You. Please join your host, Candy Messer, again next time. Have a terrific day.